So a sub will be made. Andrew Amabile makes way. And on from mentioning one 17-year-old who's come on for Riverstone, a 16-year-old comes on for Prospect, as they both look at youth to either seal or win the game, depending on which team you support. Julian Jolevski comes on. He has a goal already at senior level. And there he is, the number 18. With a number on his back greater than the number that his passport would indicate. Sent forward. A bit route one there. It was George Nadira putting the pressure on Puffett there. Sent in behind. Great flick, Marku. That's expert work. Jolevski, I do believe, will take a left-footed strike. It might fall for Marku. It does not. Dickinson, who's back on the near side now after a swap of wings. One in the air by the one-time goal scorer. Did it hit the hand? Referee says no. Or safe, depending on if you're watching football or baseball. Forward they come, Prospect again. Can they find a second one and surely seal off the game? Big tackle in there. And they could break here. There's no midfield of Prospect. Forward come Riverstone, expert ball. The moment for Nick George. The moment for Nick George. Sliding challenge into the hands of Puffett. How have they not scored? Oh, Nick Sarkos with a goal-saving attempt that should be celebrated like a goal once this game comes to its conclusion. What a moment. And Prospect survive again. Nick George had the chance. In fact, I think it was actually the number 4, the brand new signing in Nico Corbella, who actually made that sliding challenge. Either way, this Prospect defence, a youthful Prospect defence, the oldest being the right back, George Sarkos at 23, is working wonders for them and playing, you might say colloquially, for the badge. Messina from distance, always rising, always going wide. A pot shot that didn't come off his boot right there, and he's frustrated with himself. And the moment might still come. There is still 15 plus minutes to go, plus whatever needs to be added on, says the ref. Sent away. One by Nigeri. Enough of a forceful challenge to put off Steve Watkins, and then it was just more of a hit and hope there. Puffett, it's going to crawl out of his box, so he has to be really careful. He's on his right foot as well. He flicks his body around and takes it on his left. He's now slightly out of position as Mapoth puts it out for a throw. Well, the game has cooled down for just a moment in terms of the tempers, which is a good thing because it's allowed the football to shine through. Aaron Thomas. Now that's sent forward on this still night here at Schofields Park. Puffett is there. Potentially the B2 Group Sox player of the match for his great handling of the ball. And of course the penalty save. Nick Sarkos running in behind. Not the right pass in terms of its delivery and execution. Nick George who had the chance moments ago. Amabile, fantastic. Well, that's a case of anywhere will do. Under pressure. Felt Anton Skoric. A couple of words there with Nick George. Didn't want to give away the foul. Nick on Nick. Not kept in by Salinas. He's frustrated. Well, if Prospect, I should say, if Riverstone don't come away with the win today, we've seen what they're all about. It's great to finally see them on camera and what they're capable of. If they play like this, they'll be tough for any team to come and visit, that's for sure. But Prospect getting the better of them in what could be a season-altering performance here.
Middle three! Middle three!
the direction of Jolevski. And again, towards the 16-year-old, but cleared away. Giving him a little bit of pressure, but he's got the legs to power through it. Doesn't want to be too techie with it. See the silly giveaway. Nadira picks it up, the Riverstone version of Nadira. Was that legal? It was. And then a little push by Jolevski, who's got away with that, and it's actually going to be a throw-in for the Prospect boys. Counting down the minutes now. 13 odd to go. High foot was the call, never even considered by the ref. This is a chance here. The defense at 6s and 7s, but they just couldn't play it quick enough, Watkins. Majeri has hurt himself in the challenge there. Sarkos missed it. Anton Skorich picks it up. Taller of the two centre-backs. He just puts it out for a throw. And now fatigue will certainly start to be setting in, of course. Decisions under the influence of mental and physical drain, wear and tear. Messina had his shirt pulled there. Nothing to it. Challenged by Aaron Thomas, but away with it come Prospect. Good work there by Nico. Nice pass by the goal scorer who separates these two teams. Dickinson now cuts inside, lays it off, and it was Majeri looking for two. Amabile who can hit them, Amabile who can hit them, Tuma who can save them. And every time he's hit them out of his hands, Tuma has found 60, 70 odd yards. One back Prospect though. And here's the onside, big call to be made. Jolevski picks it up. A goal last week. What wonderful things a goal would do for them right now. Brilliant. A play's been taken off the ball. Jolevski was looking for someone in the back stick and no one ran in. Well, Dickinson was flat-footed, unfortunately. Deng still down for Riverstone. Still plenty of time in this game, but they don't want to spend too much longer behind. Right on the touchline there. Amabile somehow still keeps it. Grattan composed. Messina beaten to it. Good tackle there by Anthony. Oh, and he didn't get the rub of the green. Anton. Rolling the ball between his hands right now. Launches the throw. Georgie Marku in this near side. Oh, tries the reverse pass. Maybe the back heel could be on here. Dickinson tries the pot shot. Oh, it's looping. It's looking good. And Tuma just about got his hands up to it. Important save. It's going in. What a shot on the turn, mind you. Messina has the physical presence. Asks for the referee to give a foul. Probably should have been granted with one. Jerry challenging. Oh, he's won it back. He's got such a small angle. Squared. Oh, he's tripped over the ball. And now on the follow-up cleared. Riverstone should be down by 2. Prospect should be 2 up. This game should be over, and somehow it's not. Still they strive into the box. Pushed. No penalty. Grattan for the first time went for an aggressive approach in the tackle. And his blushes spared. Somehow Riverstone survive. And now it's a foot race. Can they hit back? Oh, what colour will the card be? It's a yellow. Riverstone will appeal. But they should be grateful for the fact that it wasn't a darker shade of red. And they're all tussling with Puffett for the ball. Either way, the referee's not going to allow the free kick to be taken quickly. A push there. Both technical areas urging for players to just relax. A yellow card being given for the push on Puffett. Riverstone still looking to play this quickly as time ticks away for the Gunners. Riverstone asking how it was a yellow. And the answer is a push, which in other circumstances you see given as a more harsh punishment, but not in this one. And probably rightly so, definitely rightly so, in fact. So, could this be the moment for Anthony Messina on his match of the round debut to light this place up and give us a frantic 10 minutes, if it hasn't already been a perilous 80 already? It's Messina. Goes through the wall. It's been spilled by Puffett, who dives on the loose ball. Brave work, well hit. He goes to play quick again. Prospect wasting no time. Riverstone technical area wins the ball back. They have a throw-in right on their attacking third. Throw-in taken Watkins, who was probably fouled there. It's not been given. Those push in the back challenges not been given all night. At least it's consistent on both ends. Down under the challenge and a free kick given straight away. Was there a kick on the player while he was down? That's what the appeal was for. I don't think it's going to be even considered. Majeri's match winner, still the only goal of the game. Somehow Jolevski doesn't have the second goal, but it'll come for the young lad. They're going to look for him, and Sarkos has lost his shin pad as well as possession. Is that Dickinson from distance? Well hit. Oh, Tuma, sharp save. And it goes out for a corner. 7 to go. Maybe 3 minutes to add on. This is tense. This is as tense as it gets. This is Blacktown Premier League football at its most entertaining best. The best local competition. Unquestionably, this is an example of why. Marku. Back post. Great stuff by Tuma in net. I think that's Messina. Past his man with a great touch of the football. And nutmegging the second, and then eventually losing it. Prospect come forward again. Look at the pace shown here on that far side. Nicely done. Tomislav Guyo in that number 7 jersey. But just keep persevering on. What an engine he's got. And just like that, 7 minutes turns into 6. Riverstone running out of time. Prospect, what a monumental win this would be. As that goes out, Prospect celebrates it almost like a goal. Puffett in goal, screaming maniacally for everybody to keep their head. Trick of the trade. I think that's Jolevski on the far side. 2, 3, 4 to compete with. Fresh legs he does have, though. Trying his best, hitting the deck. So in the way of the Gunners. If there's one game I'm certainly going to be watching back the second I get home tonight so far this season, it is this one. What a time to be alive. Prospect technical area wasting as much time as they can. Well, there's been a push on one of the players there, who goes down clutching in his face for half a second. Well, it's turned into Louis Van Gaal mode over there. An illegal throw-in taken. Big challenge in there, and a little push off the ball by Georgi Sarkos, and Messina lets him know, but play's gone on. The Prospect have the chance to double it, they don't. My eyes are on the off-the-ball incident happening here. There could be a big challenge coming in, and I think Georgi Sarkos knew it would be coming in, so he got rid of the ball quickly. Professional foul, all but taken there, yes, and rightly given now as a yellow. Smart by Amabile. Prospect go to their bench. It might be Adam Dunn who comes on, I'm not 100% sure. But if it is, it would be their reserve grade captain and long-time 5-year servant defender. So it is Dickinson who comes off after a great game, out of the chance as well, or two, to put his name on the score sheet in the match of the round. It wasn't to be, but he was good to watch. And it was even better when he swapped wings in the second half and we got to see him in front of our eyes a bit closer as well. I think that is Adam Dunn coming on, featured in the Premier League promotional video at the start of the year as well. Dunny comes in and it moves into a back five system as it's all hands on deck. Aaron Thomas, and he's one to the left foot to deliver this. Pushing and shoving, happening off the ball. The referee's been arced up to here by Sarkos, saying, how is a man allowed to push me like that? And he's still asking the question, and Marku comes in to cool down his own teammates, and that was rather strange. Oh, there's still one more moment in this game. There is still one more moment in this game, I can almost promise you. Puffett will come for this great work, and he dives on it. He won't be taking this one quickly, and suddenly 7 becomes 6, becomes 3. 3 minutes to go. Played short as Prospect continued to play out, perhaps bravely, perhaps unwisely from the back. If they were able to break away from there, it would have been certainly wisely. Jolevski. There's been a push off the ball, and Marku has been flattened and upended somehow in the same breath. What on earth is going on? He stayed down. He's now being helped to his feet. This is becoming comical. Marku basically just inverted himself. There was a point in time about 10 seconds ago where Marku was perfectly parallel with the light post behind him. Unbelievable. The man planked at a 90-degree angle. And now there's a bit of something happening in the technical area between a subbed off player and the Riverstone boys. Well, it's just becoming a bit farcical, isn't it? I think that's Sarkos who's been asked to come off in order to keep his head. So what on earth has happened? Well, we're back in play. 2 minutes to go. Riverstone give the ball away. How much time will the referee be brave enough to add on? The more this goes on, the more crazy things are going to happen. But at the same time, you almost don't want it to stop. Oh, Riverstone have the chance here. It's been played. It's a little wayward. Can he redeem himself? Great challenge. Sarkos so solid, the 18-year-old. Nick George sumped into the grass after feeling like he had 1 or 2 chances in this game to put his name all over the tie. But the time is not over. It's played short. Messina, their difference maker at times this season, has been hounded in this game. Prospect have known what they need to do to keep him quiet. It's been a fantastic performance stopping him. Aaron Thomas and Marku. Thomas not fouled. Marku bearing down on goal. Marku to seal it. He's lost his head. All composure's gone. And he's frustrated with himself. He knew he was about to get snapped in half. Aaron Thomas has stayed down. The Riverstone boys on the pitch in the technical area unhappy with what they're seeing. Dut Deng, by some miracle, keeping this game from exploding. Lee Dryland, incoming brand new coach to the Premier League this year, thrust into the deep end of what could potentially be deemed a relegation battle, urging his players to hit corners and hold it there to see out the game. Amabile, who's been cautioned. What a ball that is! It's the young lad in his match of the round debut! Oh! What a save on Jolevski. He went to the near post. Tuma has kept his side temporarily in it. But Prospect have a corner as they see down the clock. Jolevski had the chance. Oh, what a moment. What a moment. It almost opened up. In the most unlikely of circumstances, the youngest player on the pitch. Front post cleared. We're into added on time. Ball into the box. Who will it drop to? It drops to Prospect. I think that's Trey Barton on the pitch as well in the 17 jersey. A grand final goal scorer in the reserve grade game 3 years ago now. A look at the watch by the referee. I'm sure he's looking to end it as quickly as would be acceptable. That's 1 minute that's passed by. As River try and play as quick as they can. Numbers lumped forward. The attack, midfield and defence of both teams within a 20-yard area of each other. All 22 players. Riverstone's perhaps their final chance. Grattan, his furthest forward moment of the game. What a ball inside! The finish! Oh! Always Riverstone laid on at home. Always Riverstone in the match of the round. He has redeemed himself. Nick George, the number 16, had 1, 2, 3 chances. And maybe it won't be the win tonight, but what a moment to restore belief in their boots. Never ever count out Riverstone, especially at this place. Prospect have finally been breached defensively. Is there a time for a response from either team? Could Riverstone even win it here? Dunn steps in. Sarkos picks it up. What a cruel moment for this young backline. Turns does Majeri. Forward Amabile. Still full of running. Grattan, who got the match equalising assist. Sent forward. Marku had a chance to make it 2. Oh, and he sends it over the crossbar. And he's hurt himself too. Under absolutely no obligation, morally or immorally as you may see it, to stop the play for George Marku. The ref might though. No, he won't. So play on we will do. Can Riverstone find a winner here? Dunn wins it again. Dunn wins it again. Right on the halfway line. No foul. Forward they strive. Oh, sent him behind. It's Deng. Puffett was there. It's a foul on the goalkeeper, I do believe. He left a trailing leg. Puffett in a world of pain. So is Deng, even though he gave away the free kick. And maybe that will just see out this hugely tense game. Well, it was Duyo's assist to Matthew Majeri. In off the crossbar down the right-hand side in the first half. And then it was the right back. Oh, a second yellow card. He's off. And that's it. That's the end of Deng's game. Unbeknownst to everyone around the park, he was on a yellow card already. His night is done. Riverstone will end the day down a man, although it won't be a deficit they'll have to worry about for too long as Puffett stays rooted to the floor. It was then Martin Grattan, also a match of the round debut, to also find a man, also a match of the round debut with Nick George. Picks up his second goal of the season. So in the end, both teams will feel like they would rather have picked up 3 points rather than 1, of course. It will be Prospect who will feel the way worse out of this. Riverstone will feel slightly alleviated that although their chances eventually resulted in a point, I think time will still go on. So there's another minute or two to add on. We are now into the 95th odd minute. And play on we do. Can Prospect return serve? Here is the match equaliser. Now he's got a spring in his step. Cuts inside. Amabile, who has been cautioned. Riverstone down to 10. Oh, the ball in behind. Offside flag raised. Question being asked, how was that offside? And it brings about the final play of the game. Well, it's the first point of the season for Prospect in first grade. It's a first draw of the season on their 5th game for Riverstone Schofields, who are still within touching distance of that top 4. It's a performance to be really proud of for both teams, finishing boots perhaps not strapped all the way tight, but a game that provided so much entertainment, and thankfully for the sake of those watching along, and of course those who have to work on Monday, both teams were able to keep